Isaiah 3:11, it says, "Woe to the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him." Saul was getting his just reward. Saul had murderous intents on his heart, so he's getting the just reward of his intent, that he deserves murder as well. This is why I believe in biblical self-defense. If somebody comes into your house with intent to kill you and you defend yourself, they are receiving the just reward of their intent. You've performed no wickedness. You've given them the wickedness that they themselves intended to inflict on you. That's another sermon we'll get into on another day. But a murderous plot of death gets rewarded with death. Psalm 34:21 says, "Evil shall slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous shall be condemned." Folks, this is justice. It's justice that Saul would get death, that he would get what he deserved. You try evil, you get evil. You kill, you die. This is literally, these are literally the moments where they don't make movies like this, the 80s movies. Like in the 80s movies, you always have the despicable evil guy, and at the end, he gets killed, and then everybody in the theater cheers. They're like, yay! You guys don't watch the 80s movies? And there's always the line there, like, "Hasta la vista, baby," and then, right? You're terminated, right? I mean, like, it's funny, I watch those movies with my son, and he's like, "Dad, what's the point?" That's all there is. The one guy with muscles gets a gun, chases down the bad guy, kills him. That's it. That's it. And we cheer at those parts in the movie because we love to see wickedness get destroyed. And it's funny, if you watch movies, they'll make somebody seem as evil as possible to pull you in emotionally, so when they get killed, you're actually excited that somebody gets killed. And so in this story, it's no different. We've been building up to this point where it's like, honestly, I'm waiting for Saul to get killed. I'm waiting for the "hasta la vista, baby," right? Like, all the young kids are like, "This guy is so old." Y'all are coming back to the 80s, though. They're re-releasing Top Gun. You know what I mean? I feel the need for speed. All right. We're pulling back into the 80s, man. It's my decade and I ain't leaving. All right. But here's where the gospel comes in. We are all Sauls. We're all Sauls, man. We deserve death. Verse 17, "And then he, Saul, said to David, 'You are more righteous than I, for you have rewarded me with good, whereas I rewarded you with evil.'" See, we look at a man like Saul, and we get this righteous self-indignation that says, man, Saul deserves to die. And then God holds up the mirror, and you look in the mirror, and you see a picture of Saul. You look in your own heart and in your own mind and your own actions, and you look and you say, man, how can I even stand and say that I'm any better than Saul? The truth is, we can't. Look at what Jesus says in Matthew chapter 5. Matthew chapter 5, verse 21, Jesus, he said, "You have heard that it was said to those of old, 'You shall not murder, and whoever murders will be in danger of the judgment. But I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raca, shall be in danger of the council. But whoever says, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.'" We all deserve death, don't we? Yes. Have you never had a murderous plot in your mind towards someone else? You're like, "Not me, Pastor. I just love grace and mercy." I literally, since I've been a Christian, there's been times when I've walked it through. I'm like, I could just do this, and you want to go on a hike? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Accidental. I'm no different than Saul. Maybe I haven't acted in actions, but the moral standard of the New Testament isn't action. It's thought and deed and desire. It's not that you didn't commit adultery. It's that you had a desire to commit adultery. We're no better than Saul.